This freaking thing right here, this thing is more powerful than producer Dan's desktop at home. That's how bad this thing is. Stay tuned, I'm gonna show it to you in just a sec. All right, check it out. This thing is a monster. We're looking at the G71Gx from ASUS. Now, this is a 17-inch gaming notebook, and there's more than one configuration on this thing. So, in specific, this config is the 1C7TB. Basically, what that means is it's really fast, out of control. 17-inch display. Unlike the other one, G71 that I saw before prior, this one has the full-size WXGA panel. So that is a 17-inch 1920 by 1200 screen. That means you get a lot of resolution. It's the same resolution as a 24 or a 26-inch monitor, shrunk down to 17. So that means you can put a lot of stuff up there. You can run a high resolution for your games, and you're not going to have a problem driving that resolution because you have A, a very fast processor, B, a ton of memory, and C, a very, very fast quad-core processor. That's right, this thing has a quad-core in it. So let's get down and dirty, talk about the specs. First of all, Intel quad-core, it's a Q9000. It's a 2 gigahertz CPU quad-core, 1066 megahertz front-side bus, 6 megabytes of L2 cache. Yes, 6 megabytes of L2 cache in a laptop. It's absolutely ridiculous. You have dual 320 gigabyte hard drives in here, and they're unfortunately not arranged in a RAID array, but I am unsure if you can find drivers that would put it in RAID. Either way, 640 gigabytes of storage, though, is an epic amount of storage. That is just tons of movies, and in a laptop, it's unheard of. It's absolutely ridiculous. You also get 6 gigabytes of DDR2 memory. That's also completely unheard of. I mean, 6 gigabytes in a laptop, who needs that? You do, because you're an extreme gamer and you want this thing. What else? 10100, 1000 Ethernet, and-draft wireless. You know how every laptop on the planet has a 1.3 megapixel webcam? Not this one. 2 megapixel webcam. It's pretty impressive, and it doesn't sound like much, but it's actually huge because I don't ever see anything with bigger than a 1.3. And I'm always like, why is it only a 1.3? Why can't I have like the HD quality of like a flip camera up here in high def? This will do it. This is a very, very nice. It will do a 720p video, and it looks really good, especially in low light. So that's very nice. Now, I also want you guys to notice that besides gaming and all the good fun that you're going to have on here, you actually have a full-size, computer that you can use for daily use. It has a full number pad. It has a full multimedia capabilities, and get this. The optical drive on this thing is not your regular DVD burner, although it can burn DVDs. It's actually a full-on 2x Blu-ray ROM, so you can play Blu-rays on here. You can output them through the HDMI port to a big TV, or you can play them right here on this beyond high-def monitor, because the high-def monitor is 1920 by 1080, so 19 by 10. Okay, this is 19 by 12. This does even more resolution. Okay, so very, very high resolution screen. If you do a 1080p file, it'll actually only take like a little portion of it. It is running Windows 7 Home Premium, so the latest and greatest operating system. You get all the cool features of Windows 7, and it's obviously the 64-bit version because you have 6 gigabytes of memory. So let's go for a quick tour, show you around this thing. First of all, webcam, nice palm rest. Nice trackpad, nice stiff buttons, good size. It does do side scrolling. Very nice keyboard, pretty positive clicks as far as that goes. You do have a full number pad, and you do have some keys up here. They're basically kind of just ASUS keys, though. They basically give you access to special ASUS software that brings up, the software that controls the little lights on the side of this thing. I don't know if you noticed, but this thing does have light up sides. See right there, they're blinking blue. Also up here, that lights up. So lots of lights on this, and you control it. You can make them turn on all the time, or make them blink, or make them constant on, or just turn them off altogether. Same thing with the logo. It's really up to you. You can change that as you go, but that's what those buttons do. Also, you do want to know that you do have Altec Lansing speakers in this thing, so it does have some pretty good speakers, and it has Dolby Home Theater. Supports Dolby Home Theater for the Blu-ray audio, which is really, really nice. And that's pretty much it for the front. So let's move on to the side. Show you what we got over here. There's a lot of good stuff in the front, in the back, and the side. Now, everything in this thing is hidden. You notice that it's kind of hidden. You do have a pull-down latch, but right there you're going to get 2 USB 2.0s. That's 2 out of the total of 4, which is another cool thing about this laptop. It has 4 USB 2.0 ports, which is rare. You also get that little mini 1394, the iLink FireWire. Moving on, right over here, you do have a multi-card reader. Pretty much all your basic cards, your SDs, your XDs, and your Sony sticks, and all that good stuff is going to fit in there. This is the magical Blu-ray drive that will play your movies in high-def quality. If you do own some Blu-rays, you can pop them in here and play with that. Over here in the front, not much to look at, but you do have a couple lights over here in the corner. Your speakers. This is the button in the middle over here to open the laptop. It does have a latch because it is a big, heavy screen. And from there, we'll move on over to the other side. Now here you will notice a couple things. First of all, this is a 34mm express card slot, so it's not the full size, but it's 34mm express card slot. It means you can put a TV tuner in here. You can put a bunch of stuff in here, so that's kind of cool to have. You have a manual switch for the wireless antenna. Again, that is end-draft wireless, so 300 megabit per second, multiple in, multiple out. You also have very, very nice dual headphones, one of which is an SP diff. So if you want to do multi-channel audio out, you can, or if not, you and someone else can plug in. That's great if you're watching a movie on a flight or something. You also have 2 more USB 2.0s right here, so that brings the total to 4, which is incredible. Again, absolutely incredible. And it's still not done, because even though I'm done showing you the sides, there's more on the back. And here's some really good stuff, some of my favorite ports ever. Starting with an HDMI port, it's going to do 1080p plus multi-channel audio out to your television. The eSATA, it's going to let you plug in your eSATA hard drives and make sure you get some full SATA speeds on an external hard drive. So rather than getting 480 megabit per second, you're going to get 3 gigabit per second, just like if it was inside the computer. Inside the computer. You also get VGA port in case you want to use it as an external monitor, a 10-100-1000 or gigabit Ethernet port, which is the fastest that they make right now, and you get a hole here for a Kensington lock, which is basically to lock it down. So very, very nice stuff on here. And I'm leaving the best for last. I can't believe I forgot to mention this. The most important thing about a gaming laptop is the graphics. And this thing definitely doesn't slack in that department. NVIDIA GeForce GTX 260 mobile with 1 gigabyte of dedicated GDDR3 is built in here, so it's a very, very nice GPU. It will run pretty much all the most modern games at the full 1920 by 1200 lines resolution. It is not going to run, however, Crysis at very high settings, so don't email me asking, because pretty much nothing does that on the market at all, including 4 5870s and a Core i7. It's just ridiculous. Everyone wants to ask. So basically, that's pretty much it. Oh, and one last thing. 8-cell battery. So obviously this thing has a quad core, has 6 gigs of RAM, has a video card, has 2 hard drives. This thing's gonna suck power like crazy, and it does it. You plug it in, it brings down the grid in your neighborhood. But it does have an 8-cell battery, so it will go for quite a while. I'm guessing, I haven't been able to test it fully, but I'm guessing probably just about 2 hours, maybe a little bit over 2 hours with the 8-cell battery. So that's very, very impressive, considering that a regular laptop with a 6-cell battery will get about the same performance, and this thing is much, much more powerful, but it also does have an 8-cell battery, so very, very powerful battery. So very, very nice laptop. Again, it's the ASUS G71Gx 17-inch gaming laptop with a quad-core processor and 6 gigs of RAM. It's pretty sweet, and it's definitely faster than producer Dan's desktop rig at home, so it's a sad day for you, Dan. If you have any questions on it, feel free to email me, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, so not everybody's perfect, and I forgot a couple of things. So tack on a couple more things to this review. First of all, not only do you get a laptop with this laptop, but you get a very nice Republic of Gamers bag to match your Republic of Gamers laptop. So really sweet. It's got a, oh boy, a bunch of pockets, and it smells really good and new. Another thing you get beyond this really nice ASUS Republic of Gamers screen wipe is a gaming mouse, because again, who is going to game with a trackpad? That's pretty much unheard of. So this is a very nice custom Razer Copperhead gaming mouse with the ASUS logo on it. So it looks like an ASUS mouse, but this is a Razer Copperhead. Do not get it confused. They just licensed it from Razer. So obviously one of the nicest gaming mice around. Works very, very well. Very fast, very high precision clicks. Does have side mountain Teflon feet on the bottom, and I think it's a 2,000 or a 3,000 DPI sensor. Doesn't say, but I know it's very fast, and it's definitely good enough for you guys to game on when you're on the road. So forgot about that. Don't forget bag, mouse, and little wipey cloth. Good stuff. All right, guys, take it easy. For more information on the ASUS G71Gx gaming laptop, go to com.computer.tv and type in ASUS G71. For Computer TV, I'm Albert.